My name is Blanca Rocio Guerrero. I'm from Venezuela, and my due date is on May 21. I have right now 37 weeks of pregnancy.
It's a very difficult time in the hospitals right now.
A number of pregnant women are now rethinking their delivery plan as they worry about their safety.
Limited studies show so far a mother with COVID-19 does not appear to pass the virus through her placenta or breast milk, but it is unclear how dangerous coronavirus could be for a newborn.
We must go through this about 20 times a day.
And new cases hitting a record for the second straight day. More than, listen to this, 39,000 new infections.
Okay, the COVID affects so much because I came to US to buy things for my baby and visit my sister, and then suddenly the world goes crazy. All the flights were canceled in my country and in this country. My husband, my little son and I couldn't go back to our home in Venezuela. My plan was having my baby there in a hospital, and after that we start worried about the situation because we are here, but we do not have OB-GYN or a midwife who can attend my labor and delivery, and start to looking in internet. At first, we try to go back at first time. We called the airlines several times. They say you have to wait for, and we wait. And then he said, sorry, but the flight is canceled. You can come back. And well, in that moment, we start thinking in having the baby here.
So Rose and her family were visiting from Venezuela, and due to the COVID pandemic, they were unable to return back to their country.
Okay, right now I'm feeling okay. At the beginning, I was a little concerned, anxious, but with the pass of the week, after I call Kay, we talk, we arrange all the things, I am feeling more calm about it, and I'm feeling good.
Do you have any fears?
The only fears that I have is about the pain. That's all.
Because of the COVID situation, I can only imagine what Rose has been feeling trying to find a midwife and doing a home birth at this time and not being able to go back to her country. So my goal is to make sure that she's comfortable and feels safe during her pregnancy and her birth journey, but not only her, but her family as well. Any changes since the last time we met?
I have a little more pelvic pain. The pelvic floor pain.
Mm-hmm. More pressure?
Yeah, more pressure.
Okay. And baby's been moving good?
A lot.
All right. So I'm going to ask you our normal questions.
Okay.
Have you had any headaches?
No.
Okay. How about any visual disturbances? Seeing like white wiggly lines or spots or anything?
No.
Any change in vaginal discharge?
I think I have more.
More?
More.
Okay. But no like...
A little more.
Okay. No loss of mucus plug or anything?
No.
Okay. And any abnormal itching? The palms of your hands, sole of your feet?
No.
Okay. And any falls or injuries?
No.
Okay. So how are you feeling emotionally?
A little worried, a little anxious, because the day is close. But I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's your energy level been?
Maybe 1 to 5. I say 4.
Are you taking any your vitamins? You still taking your vitamins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And no nausea. You had the nausea.
Yeah,
but
a
no
little in the
vomiting.
morning, yeah, but without vomiting.
Okay. So any Braxton Hicks contractions?
Oh, yes, a lot. All the
Okay.
time.
All the time. Is it
Yeah.
more at night?
In the night, in the morning, and all the time in the afternoon too, and longer
Okay.
than before.
Okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it, like the intensity of it when you're having those contractions?
The intensity, the 1 to 10, maybe 7.
Okay. And what are they feeling like? Are they more crampy feeling?
More hard.
Okay.
My uterus becomes really hard.
All right. So you know to call me if you start having any leakage of fluid.
No, okay.
Yeah.
In the moment I see liquid, I call you.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
So, but any other changes, like if those contractions start to pick up,
Okay.
starting to get in a good pattern,
Okay.
just give me a call.
Okay.
Rose is healthy and her pregnancy seems to be going smooth other than normal pregnancy jitters. She is 37 weeks pregnant today and we're going to be doing her Gbs testing. So you go in the front to back. So front, you go about up here in
Okay.
the vaginal area.
Okay.
And then you go to the rectum, you go back right there.
Okay.
And then you just pop.
It's in both, in vagina and the rectum.
So you do the vagina first. And
Okay.
then the rectum.
With the same. Okay.
So that's why you go front to back.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to take it by myself. Okay.
So you might have to get creative to get to the back.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
156.4. Okay.
156.4. How was the last one?
152. I don't like that one. 130/90.
With my last baby was more or less than similar. At the final weeks, my blood pressure go up a little, but it start in that way.
Okay.
That happened with Benjamin.
Well, I don't like it up that high. Let me see. That's a big jump. Have you had any? But you haven't had any headaches or anything.
No, not at all.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna do your urine. See if you're spilling any protein. Do you have a blood pressure monitor? That you can
Bianca,
monitor your blood pressure?
¿tú tienes medidor de presión arterial?
Let's see what baby is doing. Baby girl, right?
Baby girl.
Baby girl. All right. Hello, little one. Yeah, you definitely got a little bigger since the last time I see you.
Yeah?
I wanted that to happen.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's see. Where you feel most of the kicking at?
Yeah. This side.
Up in that side? All right, so we're right on target. 37 weeks. Good.
It's 37 here. Okay.
Right on target. She's moving.
Yeah. This is centimeters. Okay.
All right, let's see.
Quédate quietecito.
Beautiful.
I visualize that I start my labor sleeping. I don't know why. Maybe because my first child was in that way. I was sleeping. And I visualize in this case it's going to be the same. Maybe I will be sleeping at that time and start to feel the contractions. I am praying. I don't know do not want to break my water before the labor. I want to do it in the moment, in the correct moment. I visualize it's gonna be in that way. I visualize that I do not going to have so much pain, and it's gonna be a short labor, an average labor, and everything is gonna be right after that.
Childbirth education is very important. I do provide a complimentary childbirth education to all my clients because I think that educating yourself and going to the unknown helps to decrease some of the anxiety that the woman and their family may feel during the childbirth process.
So my name is Ashley, and today we're here with Rose, and what we're going to be doing is basically addressing any questions that she has in regards to labor and childbirth education. A lot of times I do have something outlined, but sometimes patients have more experience in one area than another. So I kind of like it to be self-guided and asking questions and just really natural and not so much note by note by note. So we're going to be here and hopefully everybody leaves educated. A birth is an opportunity to transcend, to rise above what we are accustomed to reach deeper inside ourselves than we are familiar with, and to see not only what we are truly made of, but the strength we can access in and through birth. And I chose this quote for home birth because that is what it really takes. Yeah. When you are at home, you're not able to use your resources of medication and things of that nature as much. You're going to have to dig deeper to get through some of the different phases of labor. It requires a different level of support, and that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing, but I did like this quote for that. So the active resting, did you want to go into that before?
So if you get, your labor is going on for a long period of time, and I feel that you a little exhausted, you need some rest. I might say, well, Rose, let's do some active resting. So that would mean, if you're in the bed, either you could be sitting up on some pillows, a lot of pillows, but your legs open like this, a little recline. Okay. And that means while you're still having your contractions, that still gravity is helping the baby come down. Okay. Also, another active resting that we like. So I have a peanut ball that I use, but pillows are another resource we can use. Okay. So you're going to lay on your side like this, and he could be spooning you, because, oxytocin just let the baby come down. Okay. So one leg is straight, the bottom leg, and the other leg is going to be high up. And then the peanut ball will go between. Right. So that's active resting.
Under hers, and I want you to just do a squat.
Okay.
Under her arms.
Aquí.
And then go ahead and squat.
Mm-hmm.
And then let your weight go, and you're going to hold her.
Okay. Yo voy a dejar caer mi peso y tú me vas a sostener. O sea, mi peso lo vas a tener tú en tu brazo.
And just let your shoulders relax. Okay. Just let your weight just fall into his arms. Okay. And when you squat, if you can rock, that helps too. Okay. But you just let your weight fall in his hands. Okay. And you just kind of squat. Put your heels on the ground. Come forward just a little bit. Come forward just a little bit. And you walk forward.
Camina hacia adelante. Así. Ajá. With the ankles?
No. On not so much up. Yes. And just rock. Okay. But you have to just don't hold your weight. Let him hold you.
Okay. Tú me vas a sostener. Yo voy a dejar caer mi peso sobre ti.
Childbirth education is important because it helps decrease the fear and anxiety, not only for those first-time moms, but for all moms doing their childbirth and also their birth journey. Okay, natural vitamin D and getting outside, stretching, that's all good for pregnancy because it stabilizes your mood, and also the vitamin D is also good for your mood and also anxiety and depression. So we encourage our moms to get outside and play and also get some activity in because that helps with the labor process and the endurance of the labor journey. So moms get some activity in today.
Yeah. It's necessary.
Yeah. I could tell she's been doing something because the baby has definitely turned more interior now and has dropped down lower. So
excellent job.
Yes,
For
excellent,
you.
excellent. Rose's sister called me and let me know that Rose was in a good active labor pattern. And I asked her if she needed me over there, and she said no. So Rose's sister was her birth doula during that time. I told her to keep in contact with me. So about an hour later, she called back and she was saying that the contractions were becoming more intense, and I told her that I would be over.
¿Listo?
When I arrived at the house, Rose was very focused on her breathing and also movement, because she had taken in what she learned from the childbirth education just to help to get the baby to descend. So I did a vaginal exam, and she was 6 centimeters dilated, 80% effaced, and the baby was at the 0 station. So she had progressed very well. She only had 4 more centimeters to go.
21
horas hasta que pariste.
Rose had a precipitous labor, although she may felt that it took forever. But when I arrived there, baby was in a good position. And like I said, she was 6 centimeters dilated. So it only took a few hours after that before she was birthing her baby.
Igualita, mami. Ay, te pareces a mamá. Ay, te pareces a papá. Aquí te ves.
She looks like her brother.
Yeah. Uh-huh. She looks like her brother. Aquí estamos en la habitación y la bebé todavía está conectada a la placenta. Aquí la podemos ver. Soy igualita, Benjamincito. Y ya vemos el cordón blanco. la carne. Yeah.
Uno, dos y tres.
All right. This is my third postpartum visit with Rose. I usually do a 24 to 48 hours to 1 week and then a 6 to 8 weeks postpartum visit. Over the few weeks while chatting with Rose, she let me know that her husband was having some symptoms of COVID. So this last visit is going to be a video chat.
Hi.
Hello.
Can you repeat?
How you been feeling?
Oh, good.
Good.
I am feeling good. I just have some headache, kind of mucus, and Benjamin too, but just one day, and then we are feeling good. My husband, more or less, he's right now in another place performing another test because the first test for him was not detectable. I don't know why, what happened.
Oh.
He's doing the test again in another place.
Okay, so is he quarantined or?
Yeah, he's in quarantine because we don't know for him if he has or not the COVID. I think he don't have it because I was negative, and Benjamin and my sister and my nephews, all in the
Everybody's
house, we are negative.
Negative, okay.
But him was not detectable. We don't know what happened, but it's weird because we were in contact all the time before he started feeling bad.
Right, okay, understood. Well, I pray he gets better, start feeling better soon.
He's feeling good right now.
And how do you think you're feeling mentally? Like, have you had a lot of postpartum blues, or think you having any issues with depression, anxiety?
Yeah, a little postpartum blue. That didn't happen with Benjamin, just with Amelia. I think it is because in a moment I felt like I was abandoned Benjamin.
Oh, understood.
For giving Amelia all my time. And I felt a little sad. I started crying. I talked with Bianca. Bianca is excellent in this issue.
Right.
Thanks for her because it lasts just 2 days, more or less.
Okay.
And I was crying a lot and all the things.
Right.
So just 2 days, and then I am.
Okay. Good. Yeah, that's important because, you know, having kids close together like that, it could be overwhelming. So I think it's been a blessing in disguise that you were here with your sister. Could you imagine being at home with just you and your husband?
Yes.
So talk about your birth experience. How was that? What was it that you learned about yourself from this experience?
I learned how strong I am. My ability to manage pain, my ability to control my mind.
Right.
It was a learning experience, spiritually, mentally, physically.
Yeah.
I would like to say this in my own language. Yo aprendí en el momento de que estaba dando a luz a Amelia que podemos ser tan fuertes como queramos ser. Nuestra mente gobierna lo que nuestro cuerpo puede hacer. Y en ese momento yo supe que si mi mente era lo suficientemente fuerte, mi cuerpo lo sería también. After that, you can translate.
When are you think you're traveling back to Venezuela?
Okay, in this moment they still no having flights.
Still no flight?
Venezuela,
wow.
No, or to Colombia. We have another possibility to go to Colombia. And Colombia, I can pass Colombia to Venezuela by air. But the borderline between Colombia and Venezuela is closed because coronavirus, and there is no flight to Colombia too. but the Colombian government says that September 1st they are thinking to open flights to US. We are wait, but if the borderline between Colombia and Venezuela is closed,
You still
we
can't.
will still not.
Wow.
We have to be here until they open the borderline or until Venezuela's government start to receive flying.
So COVID has affected your pregnancy and everything.
And we, in the time, we start thinking, okay, things is going to be better. Again, COVID, again, everything crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I got to see my baby because, see if she's awake.
Okay, can you wait here?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. She was crying. Her husband wasn't able to participate because he was having some symptoms, even though everybody in the family, she says, tested negative. His was undetected, so they didn't get a negative or a positive, so he's still being quarantined. Oh, look at her. Yeah, she is long. Oh, she looks like Benjamin. Yes.
Like Benjamin.
Yeah. Hi, Miss Amelia. Look at those eyes.
She wasn't sleeping.
Oh, sorry. I woke you up, Miss Amelia. Hey, Mama. Oh, she's so pretty. Look at her little double chin. You're getting chunky and long. Oh, yes, she is long. She looks just like Benjamin. Look at her.